So as earlier introduced, Kalyango Najib, first year internal medicine. I'm currently rotating on the neurology ward. So I'm going to take you through our first case presentation. This case presentation is about a 19-year-old KH, the male in Uganda by tribe. He's a student in Form 6, a Muslim, practicing Muslim. He's single, and the place of residence is Tula Road, Kawempe. The date of admission is 18th of September this year. The next of kin was KB, who is the father. So the presenting complaints by then were off for 2 weeks and dyspnea for 2 weeks. So the list of presenting complaint, he has been unwell for the past 7 years with progressive exertional dyspnea and cough. So he reports that his cough started in 2012 while he was in primary 6. He reports the cough has been dry, irritating, worse in the morning and then during cold weather. So he also reports that this cough was exacerbated with, or was worsened with exposure to dust, perfumes and smoke. And it was usually associated with mild difficulty in breathing, with chest pain, but it didn't report any wheezing. So this was treated on multiple occasions from peripheral clinics as an allergic airway disease, with antihistamines and prednisolone, but with minimal relief of the symptoms. So it went on like that till 2017 when he was in S4, that is about 2 years ago, that, throughout all those years he was being managed for an allergic airway disease on antihistamines and prednisolone. But in 2017, his symptoms recurred again and they worsened, they worsened in a way that he noted he could not play football with his peers at school, and then at home he wasn't able to tolerate lifting heavy objects like a 10-liter or 10-liter jerrycan of water. And engagement in the family chores was becoming difficult for him. That was 2 years ago. So when the father noticed that the symptoms were worsening, he decided to seek further attention from medical workers who treated the son as severe asthmatic attacks. They used to give injections of cortisone, they would nebulize, and then they send him back home on antihistamines and prednisolone. So that is how the course has been for the past 2 years. So the symptoms worsened 2 years ago, which were associated with dyspnea or exertion. So 2 weeks prior to admission, his cough worsened without diurnal variation. It was associated with difficulty in breathing at rest. He had wheezing and mild chest pain with chest tightness. However, he didn't report any hemoptysis or these symptoms. So he also reported he had palpitations with no features of cyanosis, no orthopodia, and no paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea. He also didn't report any body swelling. There was urine output, normal urine output, and he also reported a low-grade fever that was associated with some malaise and body pains. So in the review of other systems, in his musculoskeletal system, he didn't have history of any joint or muscle pains. In the central nervous system, there was no history of chronic headaches, convulsions or visual disturbances, and the gastrointestinal system was unremarkable. So in his past medical history, we have talked about this, that he has been generally unwell for the past 7 years with intermittent episodes of dry cough and difficulties in breathing. That has been treated as an allergic airway disease initially on conventional medicine, but the father noted little or minimal improvement of these medications, and he also decided to switch to herbal medicines because the symptoms were not effectively controlled. So he has been screened for pulmonary tuberculosis on several occasions during this clinic and hospital visits, and the screening has been negative. On sputum and the chest X-ray has been done, and the reports they say were unremarkable. So we talked about the several admissions for acute exacerbations which we are treating as an allergic airway disease. The last one being in July 2019 at Chirutu, where he presented with the same symptoms. So he's HIV negative, no issue of sickle cell anemia or cardiac disease. He has no history of drug allergies. In his past surgical history, he was circumcised at 1 week of age. There's no issue of any other major surgery or blood transfusion, and they didn't report any issue of chest trauma. In his birth and developmental history, he was delivered at term by SVD. The delivery and postnatal period was uneventful. He reportedly received all scheduled immunizations, and he achieved his developmental milestones normally and was active and used to play with all his peers. So however, the mother reports at the age of 1 year, he was admitted at Mulago Hospital in acute section 4 and was treated for a febrile illness that was associated with jaundice and generalized body swelling. However, reported urine output was normal by then, and there was no issue of cough and difficulty breathing on that episode. Maybe to add on this admission at 1 year in Lago, the father reports that they didn't tell them exactly, the doctors didn't tell them exactly what they were treating. They told them they failed to get the diagnosis, but they wanted to do an LP for CSF analysis, which the parents declined. But however, the symptoms resolved and they were discharged after 1 week of admission. So in his family history, he's the firstborn of 7 children, 6 boys, 1 girl, and they all live together with their parents in the same house, actually a 2-room rented house that is well ventilated, importantly, and all other siblings are well. No issue of such illness in the family, and no family history. They have a family history of asthma by the maternal uncle. So in the social occupational history, it says in Awepe, which is one of the suburbs of Kampala, no issue of exposure to birds or pets. We tried to inquire if he was doing some poultry at home, but there was no issue of poultry farming at home. So no issue of smoking and exposure to second-hand smoke, being close to people who used to smoke, and no issue of drug use. There was no issue of industrial exposure to chemicals, mines, and the mother uses a charcoal stove for cooking. So in his ideas and concerns, his idea was that he thinks this disease is as a result of the persistent allergic condition that wasn't properly treated during childhood. And then he fears that he may not be able to sit his USC exams, which actually he did. He wasn't able to sit because we were still having on board, and they started yesterday. And he also fears that he may not be able to play football again with his friends at school and may die if the difficulty breathing worsens. So due to his condition, he is unable to attend school regularly or help his mother with the family problems. So he was expecting us to thoroughly investigate, since it had failed during childhood, and determine the cause of his illness, and then he will be effectively treated. So in summary, presented a 19-year-old male with 7 years history of progressive exertional dyspnea associated with intermittent episodes of cough that wasn't 2 weeks prior to admission. No no issue of body swelling and no cardiac symptoms. He has been managed for allergic airway disease and has no issue of TB treatment. No significant issue of biomass or smoke exposure. So our differentials, we came up with interstitial lung disease with sort of probably hypersensitivity pneumonitis, maybe due to the exposure of different allergens, because in both his cough is worsened on exposure to dust or smoke or perfumes, and the recurrence of symptoms for over that period, then together with other examination findings that I'm going to discuss. We also, the response to prednisone, the minimal response to the prednisone, that's we also thought of maybe secondary to connective tissue disease, so we didn't have some symptoms to point to. So we also thought we could be having a congenital disease that was acyanotic, probably atrial septal defect or ventricular septal defect, or PDA. We also thought it could be undiagnosed asthma that is poorly managed, cystic fibrosis, or alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. Though we're thinking alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiencies, usually their lung symptoms develop later, maybe after their 20th year, but it could also be a possibility. So in our examination, in general exam, he's a young male, sick looking. He was on oxygen at 3 liters per minute. He was wasted with mild pallor and conjunctiva. However, he didn't have cyanosis or jaundice and didn't have any palpable lymph nodes. No rash or peripheral edema, and that digital clad red form. He also had some non-tender lips. His ECOG score was 3. His BMI was 16.3, and the vitals significantly he had a dyspnea of 28 breaths per minute. He was saturating at 93, that is of oxygen, and the pulse rate was 89, normal Glasgow Coma score, and he had a normal temperature of 6 at 0. So in his respiratory system, he was tachypneic, evidenced by respiratory rate of 28 breaths per minute. He didn't have any chest deformity, and that bilateral equal chest movements. The trachea was central. Percussion was resonant in all lung fields. He had bilateral crocus in the infrascapular regions and the right intraxillary, with the bronchi in the left axillary. So cardiovascular examination, he was tachycardic with a pulse rate of 110, regular and of normal volume. The blood pressure was 100/70, GVP was raised. His PMI was in the 5th intercostal space, mid-clavicular line, had sounds 1 and 2 were high, whether he had a down P2. So per abdomen, there was no remarkable findings. In the CNS, he didn't have any focal nerve deficit, power and sensory was intact, and the Glasgow Coma scale was also 15. So in the musculoskeletal system, he didn't have any joint swellings or any muscle tenderness. So our diagnosis after the examination was interstitial lung disease, could be hypersensitivity pneumonitis with complications of pulmonary hypertension as evidenced by the loud P2 on the examination. We also thought of an acute asthma exacerbation. We thought it could be asthma because 2 weeks prior to admission he had that trial with dry cough, chest tightness and wheezing, but as well we also thought the recurrence of these symptoms and with some minimal reversibility on the medications that was being given on treatment for allergic airway disease. We thought it could also be asthma, and that was acutely exacerbated with the bronchopneumonia in view of this time around it came in with some fever and the chest symptoms. So we wanted to rule out pulmonary tuberculosis. So the also finger, if you could appreciate the clamping. And this was okay. You could appreciate the wasting the other environment. So in his lab investigations, significantly, he had a leukocytosis with a neutrophilia of 9.3,000. The HB was slightly raised to 19.7, but his renal function tests were also within normal ranges. We induced sputum and his gene expertise was negative. Chest X-ray showed interstitial infiltrates, which are diffuse with dilatation of the ventricle. So we managed to do some of the immunological tests. We did ANA, which was positive. The anchor was negative, and rheumatoid factor was also negative. So we wanted to do spirometry and bronchoscopy, but he is currently not fit for any of those two tests because he's still oxygen dependent. He doesn't have that effort to do a spirometry. So the straight flow line test and the alpha-1 antitrypsin level results are still pending. We did echo, which showed dilated heart chambers with moderate pulmonary hypertension, mitral valve prolapse, and mild mitral regurgitation with the ventricular septal defect. So that was the echo which we did. The CT scan, we unfortunately didn't get the soft copies because it was done in Chirudu and the CT scan broke down, but it showed findings of interstitial lung disease with fibrosis and pneumonia. So far we have managed him on, we gave him oxygen, we have diuresed him. Initially we diuresed him with IV Lasix, then we switched to oral. We have given him spironolactone, 25 milligrams. We have given him as well ceftriaxone and azithromycin for the bronchopneumonia. We have tried him on sildenafil, 25 milligrams for the pulmonary hypertension. This is just a trial. We know pulmonary hypertension secondary to chronic lung disease. No evidence shows that this pulmonary hypertension responds to the endothelin-1 antagonist, but it's just a trial. And then nebulized him with salbutamol, and we have also given him a salbutamol inhaler to use as a reliever. So our way forward is we're thinking of doing a spirometry and bronchoscopy when stable. With the bronchoscopy, we wanted to maybe get a bronchoalveolar lavage, which we can look for lymphocytosis that is not, it is not specific for hypersensitivity pneumonitis, but it is a characteristic of hypersensitivity pneumonitis. We could also do a transbronchial biopsy of his lung for pathology purposes to make sure if he has that non-caseating granulomatous lesions within the vicinity of the small airways, which could be characteristic of hypersensitivity pneumonitis. We also want to do allergy testing. We want to, because in his history, he reports this cough and difficulty in breathing worsened. They usually exacerbated in exposure to dust, smoke, and then some perfumes. So allergy testing would also be a good thing to do. We are also thinking of him being on long-term oxygen therapy because currently at the moment he's oxygen dependent. Every time we relieve him of oxygen, he comes back with what? With worsening difficulty in breathing and palpitations. We're also thinking of pulmonary rehabilitation, taking him to pulmonary rehabilitation and palliative care, because this is a life-limiting illness. Thank you very much.